Welcome back to the Nutrition Made Simple podcast. At Healthy Steps Nutrition, we believe something as fundamental as nutrition shouldn't be complicated, which is why we focus on a simple, habit-based approach when working with clients. I'm your host, Nicole Coyne, registered dietitian and founder, Healthy Steps Nutrition, CrossFit HSN, and HSN Mentoring. I'm also the author of The Healthy Kids Cookbook, 100% kid-approved recipes the entire family will love. In this podcast, we will be teaching you how to take one step at a time to becoming the healthiest version of yourself. Today, I'm so excited to interview one of our longest standing clients, Chip Reid. He is the former CEO of a construction company, Current Builders in South Florida, and found himself looking to lose weight, get in shape, and improve his overall health. The thing is he was exercising regularly, but didn't see the results that he was looking for. I think many people can relate. You go to the gym thinking that exercise is going to help you lose weight, see great results, and in reality, you hit a plateau. So many people will regain the weight that they worked really hard to lose, but not Chip Reid. He's created a healthy lifestyle through nutrition and fitness. It's become second nature for him over the years. He understands the importance of taking care of himself, which is why he started implementing nutrition and fitness programs with his company, and it's been absolutely amazing. In this episode, we talk about his journey with nutrition, but then how he empowered his employees by starting an employee wellness program that we headed up, and how he was able to impact the health and wellness of his employees. We'll get to this episode right after this message. As employees are coming back to the office, there is no better time than now to create a healthy work environment. What a perfect opportunity to help employees as the world comes out of a pandemic really invest and understand how to take control of their health. There's so much misinformation out there about nutrition and fitness, and people just need a clear path and someone to keep them accountable. Are you looking to create a healthy work environment for your employees? Or do you work for someone who prioritizes health? At Healthy Steps Nutrition, we work with companies to provide nutrition only, as well as nutrition and fitness programs to empower employees to make health a way of life one step at a time. If you are looking for help, please click the link in the show notes and book a discovery call today. All right, let's get to this episode with Chip Reid. Chip Reid, welcome to the Nutrition Made Simple podcast.
Good to see you again, Nicole.
I'm excited to talk to you. We have a long history.
2014?
2014. You were a former CEO of quite a large construction company, and you realized, hey, I need some help. Talk to me about what prompted you to reach out to me for nutrition coaching.
Well, I've been working out my whole life, but I found in my later years that I couldn't find the right formula for working out to reduce my weight, because I was probably 30, 40 pounds heavier than I wanted to be, 35 pounds. And I just couldn't find that formula. So I realized after I saw a picture of my daughter and I at a football game that I needed to do something. So that's when I researched and found you.
Awesome. So you're exercising regularly, which I think is common for a lot of people. Like they think, okay, I can exercise and I'm going to achieve the weight loss. I'm going to see the results. But really, you were doing that for a long time and weren't necessarily seeing the results. And you had a personal trainer. So it wasn't like you were just walking around the gym.
Right. I just didn't have the second part of it, which was the nutrition. I felt, I guess, that as long as I was working out, I could eat whatever I wanted, which is really a fallacy. It's not reality, as I found out later.
So we know, 70 to 80% of your success, short-term and long-term, is nutrition. So we started working together. I remember sitting down with you and Lisa, your amazing wife, and we talked about, okay, what is a realistic plan for you? And one of the things we mentioned in that was the fitness side and the combination of both things. What were you surprised about most when you started nutrition coaching?
The first thing is really accountability. I think when you had me do those food charts, and we did it for a month or 6 weeks, whatever, until I got in the habit of it, it was really getting me into the routine of looking at what I was eating rather than just eating whatever I wanted to. And then the other amazing thing was during that first 6 weeks when I started working out with you and doing the nutrition log and having food brought in, healthy food, the weight just, it was amazing. I'd never lost that much weight. It wasn't like 20 pounds in a month, but it was just a consistent weight loss that went on for, I don't know, what was it, 7, 8 months until I lost the 38 pounds.
You lost the 38 pounds and then you ended up, still all these years later, we've maintained it, which is amazing.
Yeah, I think what it does is it just teaches you to get into a routine. It's like when I go out to a restaurant, I immediately look at what I think I want, and then I sit back and say, well, maybe I'd rather have something else that's healthier. And it's really not that hard. Once you get into the routine and you get your mind fixed on it, it's not like we're eating nothing. We have very healthy meals. They're very nutritious. They're filling. And, so I was able to accomplish my goals of staying fit, but also eating healthy. And I think the two in combination was really the key.
I love that. And you're right. Accountability, you mentioned it before. Accountability and support is so important to understand. Okay, what is right? There's so many different diets out there. There's so many different things that you can do. But if you have the accountability and the support to help you stay on track and the confidence that you're doing it right, you're going to be so much more successful. So you see these amazing results. You're at that time the CEO of this company. Other people are seeing you look, amazing. You're feeling better, and you're like, man, Nicole, we got to do something for our employees.
Yeah, we did. And it was kind of fun. We came up with Nicole and I worked together, and we came up with a fitness challenge. And our corporation would meet periodically, and we'd bring everybody in from the various offices and field sites. And Nicole came in and spoke, and we came up with this fitness challenge where we were going to incentivize the people to come up with this plan. We had some prizes, and it was over, a period of 6 weeks. And we had these various metrics that we came up with, and Nicole came up with, and she would periodically come back in and test people. And it was really kind of fun because it challenged the people. It gave them, some camaraderie. They got very competitive in these various groups, and it was really a great thing for the employees. They really enjoyed it, and a number of them have kept it up, and I understand working out today.
I love that. Yes, we started with nutrition and fitness. So I spoke on nutrition. We launched this 6-week program, and then that ended up rolling into an ongoing fitness program that we provided for you guys for years and years. It was really fun working with all of the employees at the company, because you had some people that were in the office and you had a lot of people that were not in the office, project managers that were out, on job sites that had to have a different nutrition plan to help them stay on track, right? Like there are so many different variables. They might be gone all day, or just different things going on. They might have, what's it called? The coach roach or whatever. Those different.
That's the thing that comes out to the job sites.
And, helping them create a plan where they felt confident. And we even had some spouses come in and do the nutrition program too. So it not only helped the employees, but, even with you, having your spouse on board, it makes it so much easier to be successful and maintain the results that you're looking to achieve.
I forgot about that once we were successful in the first fitness challenge, and I think some of the spouses saw their husbands or wives, what kind of results they were getting, they wanted to jump in board. And we said, sure, come on in and you can be part of this fitness challenge as well.
Yeah, we did the fitness and the nutrition. So we did that combination of both things. So employees started feeling better. They started seeing better results. Their health started improving. I remember some of the employees even got off some medications during the process because they had lost a significant amount of weight. They were exercising more. They were feeling better. And one of the cool things was, I remember at the beginning when we first started working with you guys, the holidays, right? And all of the vendors would bring in all of the junk. But when we had nutrition and fitness in place, it was a transformation in that kitchen, right?
Oh,
There's
absolutely. People
healthy
would see the donuts sitting there and they'd say, "Nah, I don't think I'm going to have one." It was really a challenge of who wasn't going to eat some of this stuff. So they really learned nutrition and they didn't want to give back what they'd done. So yeah, it was a transformation of their total culture of how they approach fitness and nutrition.
And the really cool thing is when we work with companies like yours, when the CEO, when the people that are at the top are bought in and understand the value of nutrition, it really does transform into the staff and everyone else involved.
Yeah, and I think, I mean, obviously, you can put metrics on fitness and nutrition, and it's all great stuff. But I think what a lot of people forget is that people are our most important asset in a company. And if people are fit and they're healthy and they feel good, I think their performance is going to be better. They're going to hopefully get other people to work like them and do the same thing. So I think it's really a win-win for the company and the management and also for the employees, that are healthier and happier.
I love that. And, as businesses are coming back, there's lots of different things that are happening with businesses. A lot of them had, employees working remotely for quite some time. Now you've got some businesses and a lot of companies that we work with, maybe half the employees are coming back some days, half the other. And some companies are saying, hey, at this date, everyone's going to be back in the office full time. So there's a lot of things that are moving right now with companies.
I think so. I've had a lot of time to read the last year since I've been retired as far as, trends. And, I think it's a perfect time for corporations to, when they start bringing their employees back, to create these fitness plans or a fitness plan and nutrition plan, because I think people have lost their sense of camaraderie because they're working from home. And I think that's something that would, really, really enhance these companies that are bringing their people back to start with a program where people feel they're back into a routine. Everybody's out of the routine since the pandemic, and a routine at home is much different than a routine at the office. And I think there's some skepticism by people as far as what to expect when they get back in the office. And I think successful companies will come up with plans, whether they're nutrition plans or fitness or both, and other plans to make sure that the people coming back are comfortable, and it brings that sense of camaraderie back within the office that I think's obviously been missing during this whole pandemic when people have been working from home.
I think you're 1,000% right. When you are working from home, your schedule is one way. Going back to the office, it's a completely different way. And now you have to plan a little bit more ahead. There are things that are going to change. Why not get people together? And, when we launched challenges at Current Builders, it was awesome because it got everyone together. It got the community of employees together. They were closer. They were encouraging each other. That's a great way to get employees back and increase morale right off the bat.
Absolutely. I mean, I can't think of a better icebreaker. If I was away from the office for a year and I'm thinking, what is it going to be like? And if the company I was going back to came up and said, we're going to invest in our employees and we're going to come up with a fitness challenge and a nutrition challenge. I mean, what a great icebreaker to get people motivated to come back and, and understand that the company cares about their well-being.
I love that. Chip, you yourself are a leading example of, caring about your employees, taking control of your own health first, and then letting other people see you walk the walk in everything that you do. Any final thoughts as we kind of wrap up this podcast episode? We talked about you losing those 38 pounds, but there were a lot of non-scale victories too.
Oh, of course. I mean, it's easy. The easiest thing is to put yourself on a scale to measure, your progress. But, the other thing that was great is, I go to get a physical done twice a year. And when the doctor comes back and says, wow, your numbers are perfect, all these different things that they measure and test. I mean, it's very gratifying to know. So it's just, again, it's something that I've learned that's now part of my culture. It's not hard. I enjoy doing it. I work my schedule. I can now because I'm retired, but I work my schedule around my workout schedule. And I think when I was a CEO, I did that as well. I made time for myself to go to the gym 3 times, maybe sometimes 4 times a week for an hour. And I think it made me more productive in what I did. And other people in the company did the same thing and shared the same philosophy. So, I think it's a wonderful thing for a company to do. And Nicole, I thank you for everything you did for us and for me.
Well, it was absolutely a pleasure and continues to be a pleasure to know you and help you on your journey. Because now as a retired person, you're in amazing shape, and now you get to enjoy, all the hard work that you've had over the past many years of working.
Yeah. Well, it's making my retirement a lot more enjoyable. I can do a lot of things that I didn't think I could do.
Love it. Chip, thank you so much for coming on the podcast. I hope this inspires someone to, really take action and understand, what you do today impacts your future, and prioritizing health and fitness is so, so important. And any business owners and CEOs out there looking to figure out how to bring that camaraderie back and get your employees bought in and prioritize health and nutrition, employee wellness programs are one of the best ways to do that.
I agree. And if you're thinking about it, I would definitely look into talking with Nicole. She's excellent at what she does. Her nutrition programs are great. She's tough in the workout room. She beats you up pretty good, but it's all worthwhile.
Thanks, Chip.
All right. Thanks, Nicole.
Chip is one of the most determined, hardworking people I know. Even now that he's retired, he says, Nicole, I'm still really busy. I'm sure he is. He's always doing something, finding a way to help others around him. When he puts his mind to something, he gets it done. He mentioned something during the podcast that I think is important to bring up, and I want to talk about it for a second. He said that he treated personal training sessions like an appointment. He said that it was one of the most important appointments that he had all day. To show up as your best self for others, you have to first take care of yourself. Let me repeat that. To show up as your best self for others, you have to first take care of yourself. Who are those other people? Maybe it's your family, spouse, kids, coworkers. Maybe you are the leader of a company and you have to lead other people. You have to take care of yourself. What are you doing to take care of yourself? Physically, spiritually, mentally? Are you prioritizing health and nutrition? If you're not, at some point, it's going to catch up to you. More and more companies have realized that there's such a profound impact on employees' well-being, and they can be a part of that. They can help their employees take control of their health. Here's what we've seen with companies that we've worked with over the years. There's increased team building and community and camaraderie. Weight loss, just increased exercise. They have more stamina. They're building muscle, losing body fat percentage, improved sleep, improved productivity. That's right. By changing your nutrition and eating a balanced meal, you're not going to have that afternoon crash. What you eat earlier in the day affects how you feel later in the day. And most people don't connect those dots until they understand what healthy eating looks like and they can feel it for themselves. Improved health is one of my favorite things that we've seen with the companies and employees that we worked with. People decrease their blood pressure, decrease their triglyceride levels, cholesterol. We've even had some people reverse diabetes because of the nutrition and fitness programs we've provided. We're the guides. They're the ones doing all of the hard work. So if you are thinking, oh my goodness, we need some help at our company, we would love to help you. Head over to healthystepsnutrition.com and you can work with Healthy Steps Nutrition HQ to build a comprehensive nutrition program for your company, or go to hirenutritioncoach.com and you can find a nutrition coach near you. I'm your host, Nicole Coyne, and I just want to thank you for joining in to the Nutrition Made Simple podcast. We'll see you back here soon.